Hi, this is Nana Tosenfeld of the Great Basin Smoke Dispersion Briefing for Monday, March 9th, 2020. Looking at precipitation over the past 30 days, you can see things have been pretty dry across the Great Basin, most areas below normal, so not too much in the way of precipitation over the past 30 days. If we look at snowfall, you can see there was some snow that accumulated across the higher terrain, mainly of Utah and Idaho. And looking at the snow depth, it's really mostly concentrated to the higher elevations. If we look at the satellite this morning, you can see some cloudiness in place. There's some moisture moving over the Great Basin. So looking at today, again, you can see that moisture in place across the Great Basin connected with a low pressure system off the coast of California. And we do have pretty good to excellent mixing across the majority of the area today. That is due to some pretty good mixing heights and some stronger transport winds across portions of Utah. As we move into Tuesday, that low pressure system begins to move into Southern California. We will see the best mixing across the area, across the southern part of the area on Tuesday with that system moving into place. And again, you can see really good mixing heights across the area and the stronger transport winds across the south. Moving into Wednesday, that low pressure system just kind of sitting in place over California, still looking at the best chance for mixing across parts of Nevada. And looking in more detail at the mixing on Wednesday, you can see transport winds aren't too impressive, but we still do have those good mixing heights. Looking at the Utah Forecast Clearing Index over the next 3 days, you can see a downward trend generally across the area, though by Wednesday we should see some good to excellent forecast clearing index across southwestern Utah. Over the next 3 days, the majority of the precipitation will be focused across the southern part of the Great Basin, which is good news. It's been pretty dry down there. So this storm system bringing some much needed precipitation to especially the southern part of the area. As we move into Thursday, looking at that low pressure system continuing to make its way across the southern part of the Great Basin, looking at good to excellent mixing for most of the area on Thursday. Then as we move into Friday, continuing to see that storm system make its way out of the area, with the secondary system beginning to drop in from the north. That will lead to, I'd say, fair to good mixing across much of the area on Friday. And as we move into Saturday, that northern storm beginning to strengthen a bit, really improving the mixing as we're looking at some increased winds on Saturday with that storm. Then finally on Sunday, that storm beginning to drop down into the Great Basin, leading to another day of good to excellent mixing across the entire area. In the 4 to 5 day period, looking at the majority of precipitation accumulation across the southern part of the Great Basin. In the 8 to 14 day period, the Climate Prediction Center is calling for below normal temperatures across the entire Great Basin, with above normal precipitation across the central and southern part of the area. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. The information is on the screen, and you can also find us on Twitter. Thank you.